Have you ever wondered why it seems like some doors in your life never open, no matter how hard you try? Today is the day of your victory. The unlocking began today. What was holding you back is finally falling away, and God is opening doors that no one can close. If you have felt stuck or trapped in old cycles, stay with me until the end, because what you are about to discover can completely transform your life. Perhaps you have carried emotional blocks for years, moments when you felt unable to move forward, when your prayers seemed unheard and everything seemed stagnant. But the truth is that God has never abandoned you, and today He is working in ways you may not yet realize. This is the moment to feel the energy of unlocking, experience emotional cleansing, and allow personal and spiritual transformation to begin manifesting in your life. Prepare to recognize the cycles that are breaking, feel the power of true liberation, and realize how everything that held you back is finally falling away, making room for profound and unexpected changes. And as you feel this energy of change beginning to work in your life, I want to invite you to connect even more deeply with this moment. If this topic resonates with you, leave a comment below about what touched you the most, or share an experience where you felt something was holding you back and finally began to break free. Your story not only inspires others who are going through the same challenges, but also strengthens this community of faith and transformation that we are building together. And if you feel this message is resonating with your heart, don't forget to like it, because every like helps the video reach more people who need to hear exactly this today. Subscribing to the Divine Call channel is more than just pressing a button. It's showing that you want to continue following content that uplifts, liberates, and helps break cycles that seemed impossible to overcome. Your participation here is what makes this channel grow and reach more people with this type of content, and it's also a way to commit to yourself, to your own transformation, and to God's presence guiding every step of your journey. Now, as we move forward, let's experience together how this change will manifest itself. Now I want to delve even deeper into this subject, because often the blockages we feel are not just visible obstacles, but subtle layers that accumulate throughout our lives, shaping our mindset and influencing decisions we don't even realize. Perhaps you've spent years trying to move forward, striving in every way, and yet you felt stuck in the same cycle, as if each step forward was followed by 2 steps back. These life cycles can carry emotional wounds, hidden truths that no one told you, moments that seem small but profoundly impact your journey. It is in this space that emotional cleansing and unlocking begin to act, working silently to release what was stored, transforming resentments, fears, and insecurities into understanding, acceptance, and strength. Every decision you make, every thought you revisit, is part of this journey of transformation, and understanding how these patterns work within you is essential to feeling true spiritual liberation. Now, imagine perceiving the depth of these cycles, recognizing the inner workings of your own mind, and beginning to see the real impact each blockage had on your life. Comment below, "I'm on this journey too." Often, the liberation we seek doesn't come solely from external changes, but from a transformation that first happens within, in our minds and hearts. The divine word acts as a channel connecting this divine force directly to your life, opening paths that previously seemed impossible and revealing hidden truths about the cycles that kept you trapped. When you begin to perceive the magnitude of this intervention, each small blockage, each delayed decision, or harbored fear begins to lose power in the face of the energy flowing to unlock your life. The spiritual liberation you feel is not just a fleeting sensation, but a profound movement that redefines your mindset, transforms your perspective, and changes how you approach each choice and each opportunity. It's as if doors that seemed locked for years begin to silently open, and you finally see the real impact each small obstacle had on your journey. Today, the personal transformation you experience manifests in feelings of lightness, clarity, and renewed confidence, showing that the victory you so longed for was always within reach, even if it was hidden in the backstage of your own mind. Comment below, "This makes sense to me." Understanding how transformation manifests in practice can reveal truths that often go unnoticed. Imagine noticing a door at work suddenly opening, an opportunity that seemed impossible finally reaching you, or feeling that inner peace you've been searching for, invading every space in your life. This is the effect of energy release happening concretely, a force that acts silently but powerfully, bringing renewal of life and clarity to the decisions you need to make. When we allow this energy to flow, even strained relationships begin to reconcile, and the feeling of spiritual elevation grows, making you realize that each previous obstacle had a purpose within your journey, as if the backstage of your own life were being adjusted so that victory becomes inevitable. The Bible reminds us that God opens doors that no one can close, and when we begin to see the signs and small changes around us, we understand that true transformation goes far beyond what the eyes can see. Every detail, every moment, is part of a larger process that reflects impact, growth, and profound revelations. Comment below, I'm on this journey too, because feeling the change from the inside out is an experience that goes far beyond what we can explain with words. As you connect with this energy, each breath can become a guided meditation, a moment when emotional healing begins to happen silently, transforming old blockages into emotional freedom. It's amazing how, by allowing this force to act, we begin to notice subtle details in our mindset, decisions, and how we react to daily challenges. Perhaps you'll realize that certain emotions that seemed heavy and impossible to handle begin to dissipate, making room for renewed clarity and confidence. Each moment you focus on this process is an opportunity to experience small revelations about what was truly holding you back, as inner doors open and old patterns break. This movement is not merely symbolic. It creates a real impact on your life, allowing you to feel today's victory in every gesture, thought, and choice. Now I want you to connect with this feeling, noticing how the energy of liberation begins to circulate throughout your being, preparing your heart and mind to receive even greater transformations. Comment below, I'm on this journey too. The victory that God is bringing is not just a fleeting moment, but an inner transformation that touches every area of your life. Imagine feeling the impact of decisions that once seemed impossible, realizing how the manifestation of positive changes begins to be reflected in small actions and choices of everyday life. It's incredible how the force that acts silently in your mind and heart reveals hidden truths about patterns you've carried for years, allowing your mindset to align with the power of the mind and the clarity needed to move forward. Each moment of perception, each reflection on what was blocking you, is a step towards a journey of growth and renewal that goes far beyond what the eyes can see. This personal transformation is not only emotional, but also spiritual, bringing a feeling of lightness, confidence, and inner freedom, showing that nothing from the past needs to define your future anymore. Now I want you to feel this energy flowing, recognizing that everything that seemed closed is about to open, and that every movement in your life begins to reflect the true manifestation of what God has prepared for you. Comment below, does this make sense to me? If you've made it this far, it means you are open to feeling this transformative energy and allowing each word to touch your heart. So, leave a like to show that you're connected to this message and that you value this moment of liberation and inner growth. Subscribe to the channel to continue receiving content that strengthens faith, elevates spirituality, and helps break cycles that previously seemed impossible. And if you want to leave a comment, write, I'm with you until the end, so I know you were present on this journey of unlocking and transformation. There's a video here that complements this topic. Click and continue with me there, because there are more revelations and insights that can further expand this experience of liberation and renewal in your life.